take it live. Live. All right, welcome to STSPN.com. We're here live tonight with the boys basketball game between Mountlake Terrace and the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Coming into the closing part of the season here, with only a couple more games left to go. We've got Glacier Peak coming in here with a 7-1 record, 12-4 overall, against these Mountlake Terrace boys, who are 3-5, 5-11. So we'll be ready to go down to the court here in just a couple minutes with Scott Oshman, who will be here tonight with me. This is Ron Henthorn, along with Todd Eldridge, running the big board here in the camera tonight for this exciting basketball game here in the Grizzly Bear Cave. So stay with us here. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, back here live again at the Bear Cave. Oh, you turned me down. Turn me up, turn me down. We're live at the Bear Cave here for this exciting basketball game tonight. Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Mountlake Terrace. We're just about ready for the coach's interview here. We got Scott Oshman down on the floor, and here we go. So take it away, Scott.
All right, Scott Oshman here, STSPN, head coach here tonight. Jim Wilson. Jim, first of all, good to see you. I got to know Jim and his wife, fabulous family, but tell people who might not know, you've been playing basketball within a 15-mile radius of here since you were a kid, right?
Yes, I played at Snohomish and I've coached at Snohomish for a long time. I love the community and I just really enjoy being in part of this community and coaching here.
Well, it's good to see you. Tonight, again, Mountlake Terrace, you know, a juggernaut as far as the history, one of the biggest, greatest programs of Wesco. They're having a little young, down year this year. What are you telling your kids tonight to keep that intensity level high?
They do a really good job defensively of just packing in and make you make shots, so hopefully we make some shots tonight. Nayland does a great job with his kids, so every time we play him, it's always a great game.
All right, well, we have Mountlake Terrace, Glacier Peak. Congratulations, good luck tonight, and we'll see you. Head coach tonight, Jim Wilson. Back to you, Ron.
Thank you, Scott. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to the start of this game here tonight. We'll see if we can get Scott over to get a quick interview here with the Mountlake Terrace coach, Nayland Saad here. And I think we're going to get him here in just a minute. So hang with us. We got 2 minutes left. I think we're ready. All right, take it away, Scott.
All right, here we are. Johnny Phillips, assistant coach. Just a couple minutes. Again, we just talked earlier, young team for you this year. What are you looking tonight for them to improve on?
Just execution, really. Put a game plan together and just stick with the game plan. No matter how hectic it gets, I think that's something we really need to focus on is what our job is. And if we can focus on our job, I think we're going to be okay.
All right, you guys played them tough last time. Look for it. Always a great game here with the Hawks. Back with tip-off after this on STSPN.com.
Thank you, Scott. We'll take a quick commercial break here and be back to start this game with the player lineups in 1 minute.
It's a great opportunity for the Shoreline Community College to get together with an organization in the city, show off what we can do, the classes that the Shoreline Community College teaches.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
All right, back here up in the perch of the cave. Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorn here, Snohomish Times Sports Network. Western Conference basketball sponsored all year long. Shoreline Community College, shorelinecommunitycollege.edu. Ron, fun night tonight for Jim Wilson. Again, his family is really one of the founders of Snohomish basketball, actually.
Yeah, I heard that in your interview that he's been playing basketball here and coaching for, 15 years, you said?
Yeah, he grew up in Snohomish. Again, his father, grandfather, I mean, it's a long lineage of Wilson family here for Snohomish. Again, he left. He was at Glacier Peak, then he went to Snohomish, I think, and then he came back just last year, I believe. And so exciting here to see Jim Wilson. Again, they do very similar things. He's been the head coach for the JV the last 2 years. Yep. Very similar systems, programs, philosophies, big into defense. So I don't expect anything much different tonight.
I don't either. The only difference tonight I know of is this is his first night out here coaching the varsity this year, and we're hoping he'll have a lot of fun doing that tonight. And the other difference tonight is a young player from last Tuesday night, Zach Argue, who suffered his actually second concussion of the year, is what I heard, will not be playing basketball the rest of this season, and we hope he recovers well and is back out here next year.
That's a big loss for Glacier Peak as they kind of head down here to the stretch of the season and going into districts and seeing what they can do and cause some pain.
Let's go ahead and zoom in on Lisa Zanol. She's looking like she's got a
little Seahawk. It's Blue Friday, Todd. Blue Friday.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Lisa's all decked out. She'll be happy to know you zoomed in on her.
Lisa brings it every single night here. These guys are incredible. The administrators, the teachers, everybody here. So many activities at the high school. So, again, I talked to assistant head coach Johnny Phillips, of course, Nayland Sood. He was busy. As you guys see the starting lineups, there's Brady Souther, Broadway Brady.
Yeah, they've got 5 and we've got 5.
Yeah, no, Johnny Phillips, actually a great guy. Steve Willits, our good friend, always talks so highly, as he should, with Coach Sood and Johnny Phillips and the staff there. And Johnny's just saying, listen, they're young.
Very young.
And again, it's he's doing a lot of teaching this year for this Mountlake Terrace Hawks team. They're such a vaunted program. They've had such success over the years, and they're having a struggle in this year. They're having a down year, but again, he loves the kids, he loves teaching, and he's just looking for that spark one night for some of these youngsters to kind of bring it.
Yeah, he's building a pretty good team here. He's only got 3 seniors left on his team from his last year's team, but 3 sophomores down there. One of those sophomores down there, Joey Garner, be playing in number 14 tonight. He's averaging 4.6 points per game for the Mountlake Terrace here. And number 24, Gabe Altenberger, is averaging 10.8 per game. So we'll take a short break here for the national anthem.
We'll be right back with tip-off. STS.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666. Back here, Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, the Cave. Last time, Ron, you did that Shorecrest game where Glacier Peak, boy, they put the rally caps on and had to come back and got a great win.
They did. They were trailing all the way into that fourth period, but they got it back on there. So just as we came back on live, for all of you fans out there who like to know who's playing in the striped shirts, we've got Donnie Johnson down there holding the basketball right now, and to his left, as you look at the screen, if you can pick him up on the far side, is Alan Bauer, and the other referee is Brandon Moan. Brandon stepping right down in front of us here on the court now as he's ready for tip-off. Take it away, Scott.
Shimron Massey, number 40 in the red for Mountlake Terrace and Glacier Peak. That's tipped out of bounds.
Wow.
And it'll stay Hawks ball.
I wouldn't have called it that way. Hawks averaging 42.3 points per game as a team here, quite a bit lower than most of the teams that are playing higher up in here, with Glacier Peak coming in at 57.9. Quite a difference.
And they played on January 6th at the Terraceum. As you see, a good effort there by Middendorf. Taking the ball up the court is Joey Gardner, number 14. Glacier Peak won 43-33 in that game as a call is made. Oh, we got the dial tone tested.
Speaking of calls.
But the interesting part of that game when they played earlier in January 6th is Glacier Peak, they held the Hawks 11 points in that second half, scoreless in the third. As you see the first turnover, Mountlake Terrace, Grant Peltier up to Hatch. So defense, it was a defensive juggernaut when they played in Mountlake Terrace, and that'll make up for all kinds of things. Guffey from 3. Bounces out. Middendorf resets the shot clock and gets it back out. So I think defensively, even though the Hawks team, Ron, is young and they're struggling, they can keep in ball games if they play great defense.
Yeah, they can, and they're setting up in a zone, what it looks like down there, and I think that's what Glacier Peak might be starting out with as well here. Kind of keep the ball on the outside of the game and see who can throw up the big shots.
Guffey gets it up top. Grant Peltier, the senior. Zach Hatch having a heck of a year, leading Glacier Peak scorers so far. Down low to Southard. Southard backs down. Southard, I saw, he's averaging 9+ a game, not quite in double digits.
Got him at 9.9. He's working the ball good inside. In last Tuesday night's game, he did that really well, and he tried at that time, just got pressured and kind of overshot it a little bit, but he did make a good move to the basket here.
6:46 first period, no score so far, and there's going to be an offensive call on
Joey Garner, I think. No,
24. It's going to be Ollie. They're saying
Gabe.
Gabe
Altenberger.
And he's kind of the big offensive key for them.
Yeah, he's their big scorer, 10.8 points.
Glacier Peak again, no score here. First quarter, backs down Brady. They double team him and he drops it over the rim. Starts the scoring off for the big senior.
Slow start for both teams here, getting down to 6 minutes left to go in this game, so gonna get hot here pretty quick.
I was texting Keith Neely, and he might come over and help you tomorrow too.
Oh, that's great. Ryan Lacoste, a senior turnaround jumper, won't go and turns it over. And again, a lot of these names, if you're familiar with the Terrace Hawks and their football team, again, Lacoste doing a great job. Justin Hawkins, number 42, had a great year on the gridiron. Guffey from 3.
His second attempt right up the top of the key there, top of the key 3.
Ollie Shaw with the rebound here as Gardner brings it up. Again, a very young team, this Mountlake Terrace Hawks team. Ollie Shaw on the right side, back to Gardner. Gardner drives in. Guffey snaps the ball a little way, and here come the Grizzlies. Up 2-0, 5:18 left in the first quarter. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. Executive producer, 5-tool player, Todd Elvig, who's been doing wrestling, basketball. I don't even know where I am right now. We were on the other side of the gym last night for wrestling.
Did you do wrestling last night?
I did. I freaked McLean out. He walked in the door. He's like, what are you doing here? 9 left in the shot clock. Hatch from the left corner. Too much sauce. Tipped. And
good position down there by Mountlake Terrace. They had all the players blocked out on that shot. They got the rebound because of it.
Gardner up top. Again, just 2-0. Here's Shaw from downtown. They'll count it. The 3 ball, and Terrace with a 3-2 lead. Grant Peltier up top. Shaw on him. Big pick by Mindorf. An open Southern to the rim, right, not enough. And he goes down. He's going to good rebound there, and that's a frustration foul for Southern.
I'm sure of that.
Shimron Massey, the rebound, Ron.
Beatty probably would have been better off going up hard on the first time instead of the move around, but caused him a missed basket and a missed foul to go in there. So
might see a lot of kids that you're not used to seeing on varsity for Glacier Peak. Pulled a lot of kids up from junior varsity. Shaw now on the right side, 18 the shot clock, 3:57 left in the first. They're up by 1, 3-2. Back out Shaw. Now he gets it to Altenberger. Altenberger leading all scorers in the Terrace. Nice feed inside. Lacoste back out to Gardner. Gardner slips, can't get it off. Gets the rebound. They're going to say it was in time. Oh, that was a close one. Outlet pass way down in the front court to Hatch. That was right at the buzzer, Ron.
It was. I think it hit the rim about the same time, and the sheriff said so too.
Hatch way downtown. Mindorf, a big rebound, goes right back up. The fella makes it off the square. Great position, hustle rebound there by Jacob Middendorf.
Excellent position by Jake in there.
Glacier Peak now a 4-3 lead. Hawks, another 3 from Shaw. He hit one. That's a rebound. And there's a
going to be a go against Terrace.
second against Shimron Massey. First foul tonight, second team foul for the Terrace Hawks. Fred's Rivertown Ale House. You gotta love it. Head down there if you haven't. Whoa! Big cross court, Mindorf. That's tall to tall, Ron, and just not tall enough.
I couldn't jump that high.
2:44 left in the first quarter here.
First big turnover for the Grizzlies here tonight. They're going to have to control that pretty good because that kind of got them in trouble a little bit Tuesday night and let them get behind the gate there. And so turnovers are going to make a big difference in this game as it does in all these boys basketball games.
Again, if you're just joining us, without the services of Zach Argue, who went down with a concussion, had multiple. Nice pass inside, little inside out game. Lacoste can't get it to go. But a good rebound, Gardner to the rim. And he draws the hack and he'll go to the line. Gardner, a speedy player.
Might go against Guffey.
Did they count it?
Yep.
There was no, he didn't make the basket. So it is Guffey. Looking to see also, talking to Johnny Phillips as Gardner hits that. Number 10 we'll see in tonight is checking in is Derek Anima. Coming in for the Terrace Hawks is Gardner. Can't get that one, just drops off the rim.
Good timing by Brady to time that roll off and get that rebound in there.
What's up with Brady's do, boy? He's just going straight lace, you know? I mean,
yeah. Wait till you see his brother. He's almost got a crew cut.
I saw him, and he got some playing time. Shorecrest as Brady can't get that one. Nice defense, strong move. Here come the Hawks. Lacoste can't get the finger roll, but a big rebound by Altenberger. Gardner for 3. And Hatch, and it's run and gun. Trying to push it as Hatch, front court. Brady from 3.
And he
Boom.
give Brady a chance, and he can set up and shoot that shot. He's done it before. It's not just an anomaly for him tonight.
7-4 lead for Glacier Peak. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Glad you're with us. Altenberger. Now they're rolling around the rim. Comes out. 15 left in the shot clock. 3 ball. Hatch with the rebound. Looking for numbers. Finds Bindorf. He's got one-on-one. Draws the foul. No call.
He definitely got
Looked like a foul from up here, but
well, he hit him on the arm, and that could be a foul.
I got to say, though, I was watching that game. I will say right here, for me, this is just my view of the Shorecrest, the foul that, unfortunately, as Guffey tries to crawl out in. Good rebound there by Anima, but that shot, to me, when I was watching originally full-time, I thought, yes, it was a foul. But when I went back and looked at it and actually slowed it down
on replay,
replay, it was just a solid block. And again, Zach kind of came down, looked like he caught his heel there, slipped, and just an unfortunate. You always feel bad for a kid playing basketball and to anybody get hurt.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of watched that too. I didn't watch it really close, slow. It looked like he had blocked the shot and then actually hit him in the head as he was going down when I saw it. But
I think the head got hit just when he hit the floor because I think his feet kind of dragged up. Anyway, it's interpretation. Everybody's going to look at it. We've had, I mean, the Twitter sphere is absolutely on fire over that. And we're just glad everybody's okay. We're glad that we've moved on.
It's tough to see it in fast, full-time motion to make that call, and he did make the block on the ball. So
yeah, it was an incredible block.
It was, and again, Shorecrest. I always liked them coming out of last year. They've had an up and down season this year, but they're going to be there.
The truth is, they should have won that game because they owned Glacier Peak for most of that game. Glacier Peak just did not have an answer.
We have seen some extraordinary comes back on this floor this year. Go the girls and boys side. That Arlington game started the season was a tremendous comeback. Peltier goes in, finds the twine. Great move by the senior Grant Peltier.
I didn't think they were going to get that shot off there at the end of that quarter. So 9-4 is the score. Grizzlies up at the end of the first period here.
More from
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
.758. It's the start here of the second quarter. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. Western Conference basketball here on the Snohomish Times Sports Network. Brady Southard playing strong, and he adds to his total run, and he is making it known in the middle tonight.
Yep, that's what he finished doing on Tuesday night. So if he can keep that up, he's got the height advantage in there most of the time.
11-4. There's Grant, who had a great finish of the first here. The bucket gets it out of bounds. It'll be Terrace ball. Call in now if you want to talk some hoops. Anything else? 425-583-9512. You will be on the air, and Mr. Elwood will be ready for the dump button.
And Jacob Argue just came into the game and got a big cheer from all of the fans up here tonight because he came on fire Wednesday night after his brother went down.
He catapulted the Glacier Peak Grizzlies into that win. He was extraordinary when his brother went down. Argue's great family here in the Glacier Peak community. Altenberger up top, getting some nice D from Peltier. Now they switch. There's Brady ready to receive as the shot clock goes off, Ron.
They're going to call that against Brady?
Call blocking foul.
That's a little late call there.
That's absolutely textbook switch D right there on the pick and roll.
Yeah. Brady with 2, he might get a chance to sit down and rest here pretty soon.
Anima takes the ball out. Derek. Ooh, and barely Altenberger. Great awareness where he was. Altenberg breaks down the crossover. Peltier. It's tipped. Guffey, great anticipation. The hitman.
Yep. We'll get Middendorf back in here to give Brady a short little break and give him a rest.
Just joining us tonight, Jim Wilson, the head coach for JV, coaching the varsity tonight. Brian Hunter not in the building. Terrace Hawks now on the other side, trying to get something going. Having to work outside. Lacosse's ball won't go.
That's going to go against, I believe, Shimron.
They're having a hard time getting it in low.
They are, yeah. Well, Grizzlies got some height in there and some couple of kids who can jump 10 feet in the air.
Shimron Massey, his second foul. Third team foul for Mountlake Terrace Hawks. High pick, the roll. Middendorf waits for Anima to come over the top. A great recognition there by Peltier, and Middendorf finishes.
Good feeling of presence there by Middendorf.
13-4. Anima, nice drive. Hatch comes over and blocks it. Now Hatch the other way. One-on-one. Lacoste, the scoop, can't get it.
Everything but the drop. A nice run, nice underhand layup.
Altenberger now up top. Little baseline screens. There they go, high post. Justin Hopkins, 42 in the game. Anima, little jumper. Again, he is getting tipped. Hatch. Too much.
Felt the 3 and didn't go, though. Timeout Terrace, 13-4 here, 5:34 left to go in this game.
We'll stay here.
We'll stay right here and talk about this. What do you think Terrace is going to have to do to get this thing rolling here, Scott?
Again, it's about calming down. They're trying to get a good-looking shot. They're doing the baseline screen. They got it into the post, but he's got to take care of the ball, make a good pass perimeter. Now, Glacier Peak's doing a great job defending off ball. So, they just patience.
Yeah, I think patience will help, but they're actually forcing those shots down there when they get the ball, and they need to be able to take a cleaner shot and not try to put too much pressure on forcing the shot in there. So we'll see if they can adjust to that as they come out here with 5:34 left to go in this second period.
42, Justin Hopkins again came in the ball game there, 6'3" senior, and again, they are lean on seniors. Lacoste, Hopkins, and Ali Shaw, I don't know that we've seen him in the ball game yet, but again, they're young, deep in the season, and patience. 20 on the shot clock now. Gardner up top. Now he needs to get help. The other thing for Mountlake Terrace, you gotta have more motion activity off ball. Altenberger runs in to argue, and they're gonna call the foul.
Again, a forced shot trying to get in there. He might get the free throw out of that, but not a good way to make the shot, to just drive into the trees and try to force a shot off.
Mountlake Terrace, we talked about 3-5 in league play, 5-11 overall. Glacier Peak 7-1, 12-4 overall. Altenberger averaging 10.8 a game, misses that. 5:07 left here in the second quarter. 13-4, Mountlake Terrace trying to get back in it.
And that one doesn't go.
Can't get the roll, argue there for the rebound. Out coming down is Grant Peltier. Girls, Glacier Peak got a nice win. Argue turnaround right in the paint, just short. Good job by Guffey not to get that foul.
Definitely. It seems a little like not a very high scoring game, but the game seems a little slow to me at times. They're just forcing stuff here.
That was a good recognition there by Shimron. He's Glacier Peak overplaying, real aggressive. There's another caused turnover there, caused the errant pass.
Yeah, again, driving into the paint, turning around and not knowing what to do with the ball, trying to find somebody open. Of course, he gets converged on right away in the paint, and it's not going to happen. And there's a travel. But
yeah, I thought he did have a little steps. Hatch, again.
Got away with it.
Can just turn on deadliness, sniper-like range.
Hatch a good three-point shooter.
But again, that's hard to do when three-pointers get some consistency. 16 on the shot clock. Now Peltier from deep. And Grant Peltier doing it from all over the court tonight.
Oh, somebody else shooting the 3 points out there besides Guffey and Hatch.
5 points on my sheet for Grant Peltier, and I can see his folks down below us cheering hard for Grant. Great story, Grant Peltier. Anima from 3.
4-3.
4-3 for 3. What did I say?
From the 3.
From the 3. From 3. Yeah, from 3 ball.
We know what you meant.
From 3 land.
From the 3 village. Obviously, there's Guffey's shot not going to go. Big rebound by Massey. Gardner up with the ball. 3:02 left here in the second quarter. Glacier Peak 16, Hawks 4. Gardner going to take a baseline. Argue comes over, Ron. Nice help, D. He's got to recognize that, be in control, and see the open player.
Going to call out against Zach.
Again, Zach doing a good job. Let him go baseline. Argue slides over, gives him the help, and that's where Gardner has to stop, recognize, hey, they double team me, somebody's open. First on Hatch. Gardner makes that one. First points tonight for Joey Gardner. Again, a 5'9" sophomore. He hits that one. 10.
3 free throws and 1 3-pointer to add up to 6 tonight for the Hawks here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
a jump ball.
Well, that's a good outcome for the Grizzlies there because he was going home all free for that one.
Grant Peltier, again, I'll never forget one of the craziest defensive moves where he took the ball away as the guy was going behind him.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. New Grizzly in there. Number 12.
I bet we could do a shout out to St. George, Utah.
That's Seaver.
Oh, yeah? There's a long shot by Altenberger. Again, Altenberger's scoreless, and he's their leading scorer, and it's out of bounds. It'll be GP ball.
Yeah, you got number 12 in there. That's Seaver Southard, Brady's little brother, and I bet you when he gets a chance, he's going to fire that 3 ball off because that's his favorite shot.
So Southard wearing number 12. Grant Peltier running, gunning. Can't get it. Rebound by the Hawks.
Got pushed a little bit too far out of the paint. But nice try.
2:07 left here in the second quarter. They're slowing it down. I think they want to slow it down and have that offensive set in the front court. Gardner.
Yeah. It's a good idea. See if they can make it go. And there's a
and
run.
Nima been trying to take it to the rack. Finally, he's rewarded for the effort. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. And Nima is on the board. Derek. Nima Jr.
Oh, you're in the paint here.
Middendorf. Strong gets the double held. Left-hander. Argue there to pick up the garbage. Can't get up from the other side. And there's Seaver Southard. Guffey.
Guffey finally finds her.
Bam! Guffey, who can get hot from outside, starts his night with 3.
After missing the first couple in a row, he's got it lined up nicely.
19-8, minute 12 here in the second quarter. Gardner sizing up Southern. Come on, I want the brothers out there on the floor. There's a shot, tough shot. Gabe Altenberger trying to find his range, solid D.
Good hustle by Guffey to get that ball before it went out of bounds down there in the corner.
Not a lot of fouls, 16 fouls for Glacier Peak, 3 for the Hawks. Quick game, and he finds Argue in the paint, turns around, doesn't know what to do with it, gets it to Seaver.
Didn't realize he was open.
Seaver Southern, the set shot off the back of the standard, that kind of that strap coming down. He'll turn it over, it'll be Terrace ball. 35.5 seconds. Tune in tomorrow, Saturday. STSPN's continuing coverage, and our first time bringing you Shoreline Community College. The Shoreline Dolphins, Todd Elvig, will be on the big STSPN screen.
Yes, they will.
2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, bringing you both men's and women's college basketball. Great cut and a great feed. Hopkins to his fellow senior Lacoste. Great play, 4 seconds left. Middendorf, 7-6, and he didn't get that off.
They said he got it off in time. It
Did
didn't
he?
come close, but 19-10 now. Low scoring first half here, and it was a lot lower than that just a couple minutes ago because the Hawks just kind of put the last couple quick baskets in there. So.
Well, the Grizzlies beat Mountlake Terrace on January 6, 43-33, so it wasn't a high-scoring game back then, and I think if I'm Nayland Sood and his team, I got them right where I want them.
You're in the game with 9-point differential here, no question about that. So let's see how they come out after the halftime.
We'll come back with the Action Jackson Plumbing halftime show. More from Glacier Peak High School after this timeout.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
from the stripe anymore?
I'm not telling you. Oh, well, sure, yeah.
I'm coming back to that one. I mean, I have that on my personal schedule. Welcome back, everybody. The Action Jackson Plumbing halftime show. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. We're at halftime here from Glacier Peak High School, where the Grizzlies have a 19-10 lead over Mountlake Terrace Hawks. Sorry about that. We got some audio readjustments here. Ron, why don't you run down the scoring so far?
Scoring for 19 points isn't spread out very much. Brady Stothers down there with 7 points. Grant Peltier with 5 points, including a nice big three. And by the way, Brady had a big three as well early in that game. And Justin Guffey with 3, and Jacob Middendorf down there with 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 players scoring for the Grizzlies here tonight. So on the Terrace side, we're looking at Joey Garner with 3 points. Ellie Shaw with 3 points off a 3-point shot. Ryan Lacassi with 2. Derek Aniyama with 2.
Derek Anima
with 2, and that rounds out the scoring. And they only have 4 players scoring here tonight, so not very many basketball players putting the ball through the net tonight.
Yeah, shooting percentage, we're not keeping track of that. They've had a lot of shots. Again, we talked for Mountlake Terrace. They've been trying to, live from outside, or they're driving to the hoop, hoping for the foul. They've gotten it sometimes they haven't. And it's Stingy D here in the Bear Cave tonight between these two teams.
It is. They're playing a really tough defensive ball game out here tonight. So We'll see what they adjusted to in the halftime. I think Terrace has got a chance to stay in this game if they just keep their defense rolling there.
Coming in tonight, again, Brady Southern. You know, Zach Hatch leading the scoring this season so far. He's been shut out for tonight so far. But on the other side, Altenberger, Gabe, who usually can fill it up, has been scoreless as well. Again, great defensive teams. Nayland Sioux, that's kind of a signature. And again, whether it's Brian Hunter or Jim Wilson, doesn't matter. Glacier Peak basketball always kind of known for their defense.
Definitely. And speaking of Zach Hatch, I can't believe he hasn't scored yet because he's averaging 12.2 a game here. And I look for him to get really hot this second half here. So we'll see what happens.
Some nice work from Graham Peltier. Again, the senior, such a great story. Been playing basketball in the Glacier Peak program up through the feeder. Been on JV last year. He swung a little bit. Actually started the year kind of, I think, on the varsity, then went kind of back up, back down. Again, just true testament to his effort and persistence in staying with the program, and it's paying off this year. He's having a great season.
He is having a great season. He's averaging 5.5 per game, and he's already got 5. So
that's right. He is on fire tonight.
And he's doing a good job taking care of the ball out there.
That's going to do it for the Action Jackson Plumbing halftime show. I want to thank Action Jackson Plumbing for their great partnership through Prep Sports on the Snohomish Times Sports Network, and also our sister network, SLSN. Back to action. Peltier up top into Guffey. Guffey wants to spin, turn, yes!
Nice touch by Justin Guffey there.
Boy, they practice and practice. You get that ball, your back's to the basket. You want to make a nice, quick move and up to the hoop, and it pays off. Altenberger. Again, Peltier doing a nice job on Altenberger, keeping him scoreless as Gardner runs into traffic and hands it off. Just the start of the second half, 12 on the shot clock. Another turnover here for the Hawks, and that's been killing them all game, Ron.
It definitely has, and that's take care of the ball, and you'll be taking care of the baskets.
Well, 2-3 out. Now they're kind of in man-to-man. At first looked like a 2-3 for the Hawks, but they match up. Going deep. Mindorf on the block. Good defense there. Gets him out of bounds. Peltier, shovel pass to Southard. Drives right now. Flips left. Can't get it. Good little touch, though, off the glass with the offhand for Southard.
Going to be a grab on one of the Grizzlies there. It might be Brady.
I think they're going to call that on Jake.
Made a nice clean rebound recovery. Must have had his left hand on somebody.
Nobody in too deep of foul trouble as there's an official timeout. As Hopkins is down at the scoring table. As you can see.
Timeout because Hopkins was supposed to get in on that change of possession there.
One of the best people in the world, Gus Swanson down there, our PA announcer. Good to talk to Gus before the ball game.
Gus always got a smile on his face.
Always does. Mitch Portman, his kid, taking the year off of basketball, I told me. He was playing at Edmonds Community College.
Oh, he was?
Working, going to school. I guess they're baiting him to come back as there's another turnover here at Glacier Peak basketball. 21-10, 6:30 left in the third.
Mitch, a heck of a good basketball player. I'm surprised he doesn't take up on that offer.
Yeah. Well, he just wanted to take a year off, concentrate working and get his school done. And, you know, sometimes you got to leave. As Brady with a nice, strong move right to the middle of the paint. And Brady kind of carrying the load here tonight with 9. 23-10. Altenberger just having trouble finding the sweet spot tonight as he has a good attitude. He's smiling as he comes down the court. Peltier now for the other side for the Grizzlies. Trying to set up Gardner.
Come on, give us something we can replay.
That's right. Peltier out 15 on the shot clock. 23-10, Glacier Peak up. Middendorf way outside, 10 on the shot clock.
Looking for the cuts. They recovered.
Peltier's got to do some tough pass. Good D there by Massey. And Gardner the rim, and it's denied by Guffey.
They're going to call him for a foul, I'm afraid.
Oh, did you like that? No,
They did.
I have to click on it. I always want to click on the score. I didn't click on the.
It's all right. It's okay.
Keep telling me.
I will. When they're going to a fast break one-on-one, sometimes interesting things happen.
Yeah.
Gardner.
Get it together, 5-tool.
No, 5-tool, man. He's running 4 right now simultaneously.
Gardner hits the first basket here of the third period, and his 4th free throw is 5th free throw.
He is 4 for 4 from the stripe. Obviously, he was at the Johnny McLean School of Free Throw Shooting.
Where's Johnny tonight?
We gave Johnny the night off.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He did wrestling 3 times.
Yeah, but look at you. You've been here like almost every night.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a
Oh, nice.
great feed and a good finish with the left. Middendorf high to low.
7 on the board for Guffey tonight here. 4:54 left to go.
Pretty basketball. 25-12. Gabe Altenberger
Oh, I gave somebody too much points here.
with the ball. Drives left, now Anima. He's gonna take it right, draws the foul, can't quite get the fadeaway.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a foul.
Well, he wanted the foul, I should say.
Yeah, he wanted it.
And Peltier will take charge up top. Middendorf. Plenty of time, 4:21 left in the third. Brady draws the triple, takes a step.
And he got.
And Altenberger wanted traveling.
Gonna go.
Should we take? Oh, no.
the floor here. Terrace can't get the ball inside. They're trying hard.
Yeah, they are. 7 seconds, 5 now on the shot clock. Altenberger hasn't had a good look all night. Not going to get one, and a big shot clock violation and a testament to the Glacier Peak defense.
And the hustle by Brady. He didn't have to go after that ball. That was going to be turnover right away.
Well, he's faster now. He has less hair.
Yeah, well, you think that's it?
He's aerodynamic.
We'll call him Arrow Brady instead of Broadway Brady. Huh?
30-16. Again, still very low scoring. Only 43-33 the last time these two teams met. Glacier Peak with a victory.
Glacier Peak way off their average of 57 points here, so I just don't know what's slowing them down so much, but they're getting good shots off.
See Jim Wilson getting the coaching duties tonight. Southern, tough shot. Good defense, and here comes Johnson for Terrace. 1-on-2, splits the D, can't get the slide to go. A little roll, too much sauce on the ball, Ron.
Yep.
Argue.
Thought better of that shot. Needs to slow it down a little bit.
Brandon Tatro getting some time. Looks in, the Stern, the turn and the spin, and Peltier can't get it to go, and then he gets a makeup foul, or a frustration foul, I should say.
I think that's his first. Kind of can't reach in and grab that ball like that.
Fouls on number 13. The Grizzlies, Grant Peltier, his first.
Grant Peltier is first tonight. 5th team foul for both teams now, with 5:32 left to go in this game. 30-16. Glacier Peak been in control pretty much from the start, other than a quick lead by Mountlake Terrace. Gardner now working on Guffey.
They haven't led since it was 3-2.
Great pass! And Hopkins finishes. Great look, Johnston to Hopkins.
Yep.
First 2 on my book for Justin Hopkins.
30-second timeout, Terrace.
So what's coming up on the next for Glacier Peak? How are they going to finish this baby off this season?
Glacier Peak coming up next week against Linwood, at Linwood, and then their last game would be playing against regular season game against Edmonds Woodway. So they got a couple more games coming up here, and based on previous outcomes, they should win both of those games, but like anything can happen in boys basketball, as you know. So
Edmonds Woodway coming in.
They beat Linwood 72-39 and Edmund Woodway 62-42, and so it's not been the low-scoring game that this one's turning out to be here. I just can't believe they only got 30 points here with 5 minutes left to go in a game.
Yeah, looking down the scoring for the entire season, I don't know what their season low is, Ron, for Glacier Peak. Kind of just scanning.
Yeah, it looks like it's 43 against Terrace.
Yeah.
The last time they were out here.
That's right, that 43-33 win at the Terraceum.
And in fact, that's kind of a coincidence, isn't it? It was a low-scoring game over there, too.
Tribute to Nayland Sood and the staff. Again, defense, again, his young team. They'll be back, though, believe me.
I'm thinking to give a shout-out to Lou Butt, who we know is down at the Super Bowl. He's down at
That's right. That's right. Big shout out to Lou and the Bunt family.
I have a feeling he's probably in the hotel room right now. Let's see, what time is it? Same
it's
time?
1 hour later, I believe.
1 hour later. Well, he's probably not in the hotel room yet. Maybe he's getting warmed up because he had a lot of parties. I talked to his boy, and he said that he met Mike Ditka yesterday at a party.
Really? Hobnobbing, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's the stuff, yeah.
Another timeout on the court, 30-18, fourth quarter here.
That was a quick timeout while you were talking there. There was a shot off there by Tetro, and then he flew in there and grabbed his own rebound and went down on the floor, and Coach Jim Wilson called a quick timeout to save that for him. So
it's a teaching opportunity.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that, yeah.
So watch us, our YouTube channel, Snohomish Times YouTube channel. Catch all the on-demand. You go to STSPN.com. The video gallery, I don't know, Todd, is it over 300 videos? It's ridiculous, the amount of...
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000. I knew I was going to short you there. Ball in now, Johnston.
We get 1,000 people every night watching us.
That's right. Baseball, softball season coming up. We're going to try and get you some playoff basketball here at Western Conference Basketball. Brought to you all season long by Shoreline Community College. 4 foul, Massey can't get the roller. Boy, tough night on the shooting for both teams, but really Mountlake Terrace having a rough patch here tonight.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't have a little stats on the shooting percentage.
Give and go! Oh. Great dish, great offensive move without the ball for Guffey, and he makes him pay at the rim. Guffey, 7 for him.
Guffey for 11 here tonight.
Or 11, excuse me, that's the wrong.
Oh,
down
there's a
low.
foul in there somewhere. Going to call a blocking foul on Brady, I think.
Shimron goes up strong. Give credit to Shimron playing with 4 fouls early in the 4th. Against Southern, his 3rd.
Yeah.
16 fouls, and Shimron, I have that's first basket tonight. Is that correct?
That's what I have, and he's normally averaging 8.2. He's got more fouls than points tonight.
Yeah.
And he's still in there. I think he's going to let him just stay in there until he can't stay in there anymore.
Hopkins for the Hawks takes a seat. And he can't get the second. Rebound by Guffey. Peltier surveying the court. Hatch now on the right side. Again, it's okay. Hatch having a rough one. Hasn't scored tonight, but he's played good defense. Zargu back in for Brandon Tetro. Brady.
Oh.
Good D by Massey. Wow, great move. Good low block move. Just stood there.
Could have about fouled him out on that shot, but he didn't ring him up.
Ryan Lacoste back in. Gardner gets it out to Anima. Anima.
A lot of contact being let go down there tonight, and kind of surprised they didn't ring that last one up.
32-19. Glacier Peak on top. 3:09 left to go in this ball game. We'll have an STSPN player of the game tonight, Todd.
Oh, we don't have t-shirt phone. We have to give it to him later, but yes, we will.
Guffey for 3.
Who is our point leader?
Guffey.
Guffey with 14, right?
Guffey was player of the game Tuesday night. Looks like he's working hard on it again tonight.
Started the evening with a 3, and Altenberger finally gets his first shot of the night. Gabe Altenberger, and he had to work for it. Timeout on the floor, 35-21, 2:39 left to go.
Full timeout here, so.
Band's gonna ratchet it up on a Friday night.
Fans gonna run down to Fred's Rivertown Ale House after this ball game.
They absolutely will, and they could. All season long, and not just this season. Fred's Rivertown Ale House, downtown Snohomish. One of the nation's best. The food is phenomenal. Beverage selection.
Todd was down there last week, and he didn't even walk out with any Asian nachos. He just smelled them.
Well, we've told the story. Replay Rob goes down there. He's never had the Asian nachos. Of course, he's heard about it for 2 years or 4 years. He has the Asian nachos, Todd. Ron was there.
Yeah.
We're having the Asian nachos. We all enjoy them. We're having a beverage. We're talking hoops. We're talking stuff. All of a sudden, Rob looks over at the friendly and great service wait staff, as you're seeing. The cheerleaders, the young students.
Kind of doing the same moves there.
So Replay Rob, he looks at the waiter and he's like, "I'll have another Asian nachos." He doubles up on the Asian nachos first time.
Yep.
Well, here's another fact. I was in there talking to Chewy, the owner, and Mark.
Are you just name dropping now? Are you just name dropping because you know the owners?
Well,
you're big time.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal, Todd Elvin.
I walked past the table and my friend Mark Albertine was sitting there eating with a couple of his buddies.
There you go.
Everybody's got to eat sometime, and what a better place to go eat. Basketball being played here, foul call.
Oh, is there a game going on, Ron? Is this catching on? I got to start paying attention.
Last foul called on Joey Gardner for the hand checks again.
He's got second foul tonight, 6 apiece for team fouls, 2:08. Now they're going to bleed the clock.
Looks like they're doing that, just that.
Grant Peltier here on the near side of the court gets a pick from Brady, goes over to the center. Now the top of the key down to Middendorf. Back out. Brady wants another three. Too much spin on that one. Here comes Gardner the other way. Has Altenberger, spins right into Peltier, loses the handle, but
that could have been a blocking foul on Peltier.
It could have. Massey right there, and Johnston will bring it back up top with Gardner with 30 seconds on the shot clock, 1:38 left in the game.
I think the striped shirts are looking at the time too and say, let's get this game going and go home.
Johnston cuts through the D with a deuce.
And his first two. Brady bringing the ball up like a big guard.
Hatch now, 1:18 left to go. Extended D, Altenberger. Back out to Guffey now. Brady Southern. So 1:08, who are you going to be the player of the game here, Ron?
Well, it's going to be a tough call. I'm thinking that Peltier has played a hell of a game. He isn't a big scorer.
Peltier has. He is playing a tremendous defense. He held Altenberger to 2 points, and that came late in the fourth.
Yeah.
Halftime score, GP up 19-10. End of the third, it was 30-16. It's 35-23 now.
Yeah, GP's only scored 5 points in this period.
Yep.
So Terrace has won this period so far. But good defense by Peltier. So he's a good candidate from my book.
I like it. Grant Peltier, the senior. Hatch! Oh! Can't get the playground ball.
That shot was from Chicago, somewhere down the west side, I think.
It was. It had a tracking number on it. It was coming from so far.
Are you going to get Peltier?
I will get Peltier. I like Grant Peltier. I've known him since he was in elementary school. Pass just off the outstretched hands of Messi. And Messi, I got to give him credit again. The guy's been playing with 4 fouls since early in the fourth, or even maybe late in the third. I'll go down and get him.
Yeah,
do I need to leave now? How do I do this, the wedge? The wedge needs to change me.
Yeah, you need to leave now, but because they might run into the locker room real quick. So
Ron's going to take you home.
25 seconds left to go in this game. As Hatch tends to control things out there to Peltier, who's our good. Oh, Peltier on a drive to the basket, tries to hand it off to Middendorf and got tipped away. Long 3 ball out there, bouncing off the far side, out of bounds on the backside. 6.6 seconds as Scott Oshman goes down there to catch up with Grant Peltier, player of the game here tonight, as he hands the ball to him. Standing on the baseline, he's going to sit there and let the clock run out. And this ball game is history. 35-23. I don't believe I've seen that lowest score anywhere yet. So I'm really surprised that only 5 points out of the Grizzlies in that fourth period. So we'll be right back with Scott Oshman here in a minute for player of the game. So we'll take a 30-second run.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Team ran in there. I don't know where Scott went. Are we back?
Where is Scott? We are back.
All right, back here looking for Scott Oshman down the floor there somewhere. He's trying to find.
Grant Peltier right now is. He'll be out in just a second if you guys can hear me.
I can hear you. So Grant had to go in quickly to the locker room. It seems to be the common mode of operation here for the Grizzlies. All the players in the locker room for a quick conference. And here comes Grant out of the locker room right now. So, he's over there. So if he can go, see if Scott can go over and get him.
I had the manager went to go get him. Mr. Howard is helping me out to go get him. I don't know if they're going to let him back out.
Well, he did come back out for a second, but I think he went back in. So we'll have to wait and see.
He's coming back.
Here we go.
See, look at him. There
All right,
he
there
is.
we
There's
go.
Grant Peltier, the senior. I think he was a homecoming king.
King, was he?
He's a celebrity here. We'll make him blush if nothing else. All right, right here.
All right, there you go.
STSPN player of the game. Grant, big win for you, senior. What did Coach tell you? You want to know what Allberger had for lunch, for dinner, what he ate last week? You did not let him go. He was the leading scorer coming in. He had 2 points late. What the heck happened?
Well, he's a really great player, but I guarded him last time, and he only scored 2 last time, so I knew kind of what to do from last game, so I just did the same kind of stuff.
And you had some nice hoops yourself, by the way, young man. A little circus action going on. Your parents going, no, come on, shot selection. Come on, square it up, Grant. Big win tonight. You're coming down the stretch. What a defensive battle tonight. What was the talk amongst the players?
Well, it's always been like a big defensive thing, and Coach Wilson really emphasizes defense for us, so having him here really made defense the main priority tonight, so that really worked out well for us.
All right, look at him. He takes the mic. This guy knows how to work a room, ladies and gentlemen. Grant Peltier, congratulations. All right, have a good one. Our STSPN player of the game. Back to you, Ron Hanthorne.
All right, well done down there, Scott. So a quick rundown of the score here tonight with the Glacier Peak winning this 35-23. We had Brady Southard down there with 9 points. Seaver came in, his little brother Seaver came in and shot a 3-ball and made 3 points. Grant Peltier with 5 points, but all that great defense that you just heard Scott talk about holding down the Mountlake Terrace there. Justin Guffey, again, big scoring night for Justin, who was our player of the game on Tuesday night with 14 points, rounding out the scoring for the Grizzlies. For the Terrace Hawks on their side, Daniel Johnson picked up 2. Joey Garner picked up 5. Ellie Shaw picked up 3. Gabe Altenberger picked up 2. Ryan Lacoste with 2. And Derek Anima for 6. And final 2 for Justin Hopkins. So we got Scott back up here. Scott, a fine game and a quite nice interview down there. I thought that Grant was going to take over for you and interview you, and boy, he took the mic.
Absolutely, I like it. I tried to we were wrestling with it. He was still playing defense, Ron. He's still playing defense.
Didn't want you to have the mic there.
And did you see, I'm not the wedge, so I can't just run back in the locker room. So I had to delegate. Jared Howard was nice enough to go ask for Grant to come back out.
Well, it's all part of your training, Scott. You'll catch on.
I know.
Eventually.
Someday I'm going to be as good as the wedge.
No problem, man. Hey, great game here tonight. It
was fun. A defensive juggernaut. My goodness, if you like scoring, it wasn't the one for you, but 35-23. The final here tonight, Mountlake Terrace, again, tough, and I could see the face nailing suit. He's a competitive guy, but I'm telling you what, these guys will be back. He's just been doing it too long, and he's too good.
He is, and they're going to always come back. It seems to make its way around the conferences. You go big on 1 year and you're down the next year, or you big 2 years and down the following year. So a huge difference on how it turns out. But we'll be back next Tuesday night for this Snohomish Mount Vernon game on STSPN, and we'll be back to see the Grizzlies. When are we playing them again? On the 2nd of February. And the Glacier Peak girls are going to come back for on the 6th of February against Linwood.
That's going to be fun. See what happens there. The girls, again, talk to Steve Willits and everybody if you hear the podcast. It's just an interesting year how the girls game is just from the north end as far as relative to the state right now. It's girls basketball here, and it's Wesco 3A. South North, a little down maybe in the league, some would say. We'll see how they fare in the state. Don't count them out, but boy, a fun year to be a girls basketball fan. And
on the girls' side, you've got Linwood, you've got Woodway, and you've got Glacier Peak all up there in the top 10 state rankings, and Linwood leading the league right up there now. So it's going to be a great game on that night. We're looking forward to it.
All right, that's going to do it from here. The final 35-23. For the executive producer, 5-tool player Todd Elvig, Ron Henthorne, I'm Scott Oshman saying so long and tune in tomorrow with collegiate basketball coverage on STSPN at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, both men's and women's basketball from Shoreline Community College. The Dolphins against Peninsula. We'll see you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.